What's up, everyone? My name is Detra. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the first episode of a little Pokemon playthrough. Um, we're just going to be playing a Pokemon the Diamond Randomizer Nuzlocke. Yeah, let's just get straight into it. Don't need any info. We've played Pokemon very many times. We are playing a randomizer, so we're going to see what we get. Yeah, this is always the worst part of a Pokemon game, going through the tutorial at the beginning. I'm a boy. Yes. And we're going to go with Detra. Yes. Okay, so what name are we going to give our rival? I kind of like Tyson, to be honest. I know you can give like a custom name, but I don't. Yeah, actually, let's give him a custom name. Let's go with something kind of random. Zirson. Kind of like Tyson, but not. A bit more exotic. Kind of sounds like a name from like a high fantasy book. Something like that. I do have like the fast forward thing on just because we don't need to sit through like all the menus, and it's quicker like to do like all the running around and all that stuff. Let's go options quickly. Fast, battle scene, battle style. We're going to do set, just makes it like a little bit harder. And frame, let's do that one for now. We can always change it later. Let's go. Yeah, don't have our own Pokemon yet. We're going to get that soon. Nice little Twin Leaf town. It's kind of small compared to like some of the other starting towns that you get in other Pokemon gens and other Pokemon games. But to me, this is the quintessential starting town. Um, this was the first like Pokemon game that I ever like properly played through. Like start to finish that I ever really owned on the Nintendo DS back in the day. Obviously, I'd played like Fire Red and Leaf Green and Blue and all that stuff like back in the day, like on an emulator on a computer as well. But this was the first one that I ever like went and bought with my own pocket money when I don't know when this came out. When I was like 10, I think this came out, which kind of shows my age nowadays. Yeah, let's see how this goes. This may be an issue with my frame skip button. I don't think I can use the frame skip and press another button at the same time. Maybe that's something I'll have a look at fixing. Um, so yeah, I'm sure everyone is familiar with what a Nuzlocke is, but if you're not, let me give you the ground rules. So a Nuzlocke is basically self-imposed Pokemon hard mode. Because let's be honest, Pokemon as a game is not very challenging. So some of the rules for a Nuzlocke we can add as we go, but these are the kind of standard ones. Um, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead, and you either have to it's out of your party, you can't use it anymore. You can either put it into a box in the PC, or like you can just let it go. I prefer putting it into a box in the PC just to hold on to them for sentimentality's sake. Um, the second rule is, well, now you would think that, oh, if your Pokemon dies, you can just go catch another one. Um, but you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter on every route. Um, so once you encounter Pokemon on a route, that first Pokemon is all you can catch. Not that species, but that specific Pokemon. For example, if on the first route we run into a Starly, we have to catch that one. If we don't catch that specific Starly, we can't catch another Pokemon on that route. Yeah, but then there is something called the species clause, which means if on the first route we catch a Starly, and then on the second route, the first Pokemon we encounter is also a Starly, because we already have one, that doesn't count. Um, and there's a few other things as we go, but if we encounter them, I'll explain. Here's our first Pokemon. And third rule is you have to give your Pokemon a nickname. It just helps you like feel a bit more attached to them. So, because this is a randomizer, I don't know what our starters are going to be. Normally, my favorite starter from this gen is Chimchar, because he's one of only 2 fire types, and he's actually just a very good Pokemon. I like the Torterra line as well, the Turtwig line. Not such a fan of Piplup, but he's good. Okay, let's see what our starts is going to be for this playthrough. Heatran, okay. Ludicolo. Smeargle. To be honest, I've never actually used any of these Pokemon. I've used the Lotad for a little bit once before, but I've never evolved it. I mean, it's Heatran. I've never used the Heatran before, but it's Heatran. I think we've got to go with the Heatran. Let's see. Little Starly. Now, obviously, this doesn't count as an encounter because we don't have any Pokeballs yet, so we're not eligible to catch. Oh, look at the Heatran. Ancient Power. That's the only move we have. I mean, it's going to work well here, but the accuracy on it's not great, so we might need to pick up something else fairly quickly. Okay, so we got a Heatran. I think I'm just going to do a quick little save. Your Pokemon got hurt. That's cute. Let's see. We got to talk to Professor Rowan. Yes, Mom. We got to go up to Sand Gem. Got some running shoes, which helps a bit, but we got the speed up turbo button, so it's not so big a deal. Let's take a look at our Pokemon. Heatran. It doesn't have a Pokedex number because we don't have a Pokedex yet. Fire and Steel, Hardy Nature, happily eats anything. He looks like he's kind of stubborn. Powers up fire type moves if hit by a fire move. Not so useful in this game, but attack is good, defense is good, special attack's very good, special defense very good. Speed's not great, but that's okay. Ancient Power. This will be good to raise all stats, but we only have 5 PP of it, so it's not great to begin with. So we need to pick up some other moves. But I'm sure once we start leveling up, we'll be able to go up a bit. So, obviously, whatever we encounter here, we're not going to be able to catch because we don't have any Pokeballs yet. So, technically, the randomizer hasn't started. And a Natu, that'll be a cool catch. I've also never used one of those. This is like my first time playing a randomizer, so I've never actually so I don't really know what it's going to throw at me. But I'm interested to see like what some of the new Pokemon I'm going to encounter are. Get to use like some new Pokemon and stuff, and see what happens. I'm just going to see if I can maybe squeeze a level out here somewhere. Oh, Slowbro. I don't think Ancient Power is going to do much here, but I don't think he can kill me either with any hit, because I don't think he'll have a water type yet. Crit, that's nice. Slowbro fainted. Is it enough to level up? Oh, almost. One more fight, then we can level up. At least we get to level 6. Hopefully we pick up another move that we can use at the start here. I think this guy gives you a potion. Ooh. Now these can be scary in a Nuzlocke because they have Shadow Tag. But I'm going to risk it because the Nuzlocke hasn't actually started yet. So, okay, well, you see, that's a perfect example of how the Nuzlocke can fuck you. Yeah, I did not expect that, but luckily, because the Nuzlocke hasn't actually started, it's okay. But in that situation, if the Nuzlocke had started, if we had received our Pokeballs, we would have lost the game then, because when you don't have any Pokemon left and you've got none in your PC box, the game's over. Prevents escape. Yeah, you see, this is the issue. Safeguard is okay. Level 6. We would ideally need to learn some new moves here. Where's my game? Frozen a little bit. Let's see. Do all this talking. There's a lot of this meaningless talking at the beginning of Pokemon games, and it's all the same stuff in almost every single game. Okay, nickname. So it's a lava Pokemon, Fire and Steel. So I think I've got a good name here. Volknor. I like that. Kind of like a volcano vibe, but also kind of from the Roman god of forgery, Vulcan. Volknor. I like that. It sounds intimidating. So I'm having a look. I don't think Heatran actually learns any other moves any other fighting moves, like moves that it can inflict damage by leveling up until level 17, which is a bit of an issue maybe, because having only 5 PP of a rock type move is not great. It's a very strong move, don't get me wrong, but only 5 PP is not great. So we maybe need to catch a new Pokemon ASAP. Yeah, but we need Pokeballs first. Professor Rowan likes to talk nonsense, but it's okay. He's an old man. He's just sending a little kid out into the world to do work for him. But we'll see. And the other thing, it's going to be maybe an issue catching Pokemon if we only have ancient power, because we're either going to kill everything in one hit or not be able to damage it down low enough. I think I can buy Pokeballs straight away. Let me see if I can. I can buy Pokeballs. I'm going to buy 10 to start with. And I'm going to buy some potions because keeping Pokemon alive are very important. So now the Nuzlocke has officially started. So I think there's something you can get down here, if I remember right. Nest ball. What does a nest ball do? Works well on weaker Pokemon. I mean, it's a free Pokeball. We'll see how it works. I know this guy up here gives a free potion. Okay, so we're 9 for our first encounter. So whatever we encounter, we can catch. So let's see what we get. Give me my free potion. Actually, what I want to do first, just a cosmetic thing, because we're using a Heatran, nice and fire, we're going to change this to be that one. I like that one. Okay, first encounter. Let's see what it's going to be. Ooh, a Sableye. I've never used a Sableye before. I'm assuming it's a ghost type or a dark type. I'm worried we're just going to kill it. So I think I'm just going to throw a Pokeball and see what happens. Come on. Oof. Okay. Okay, it's not doing much damage. But the issue is, are we going to be able to catch it before we run out of Pokeballs? Oh, that was close. That was close. Hopefully this time's the charm. Come on. Triple jiggle for me. Oh, no. Damn it. I'm really scared to attack it because I don't want to kill it. And my defense is just going down and down and down. This is scary. Okay, it's not that scary. This is not going so great. Yeah, we caught it with a nest ball of all things. But hey, Sableye was caught. Dark and Ghost. Hides in the darkness of caves. Its diet of gems has transformed its eyes into gemstones. Um, Dark and Ghost. What can you be? Dark and Ghost that lives in caves. Um, I don't know what to name you. Um, I'm not good at thinking of names on the spot. Hell yeah. Just because of Hela is the goddess of death, which is like dark and ghosts. So if I can, hell yeah, why not? Um, let's take a look. Oh, it heals it up nicely. Very finicky, likes bits of food. Keen Eye prevents the Pokemon from losing accuracy. That's quite good. Attack and defense are decent. It's just got Leo and Scratch. Hey, it's something else at least. Chuffed with that. I've never used a Sableye before. Um, but hey, that's the point of a randomizer, trying new things. Talk to mom. Yes, mom. Another encounter. Oh, Abra. That would have been a cool catch. I normally do catch an Abra when I'm doing like a diamond playthrough anyway. I think we're just gonna get one more encounter and then call it an episode there before we have our first trainer battle. Do a bit of a heal up, because why not? It's free health. Now Dawn's going to show us how to catch a Pokemon, like we haven't already done that. A Weevil would be a cool one. Five Pokeballs. Okay, let's see what we catch. A Stunky. I mean, not fantastic, but it's not a horrible option. I think we can just go straight for a Pokeball. Or not. Or it's got like a sticky barb on, so it might be hurting itself. Cool. A skunk Pokemon. Poison Dark. So I've got two dark types now, but a poison type. So I know what I'm going to name this one. Um, I don't know if anyone ever watched Stuart Little back in the day, Stuart Little 3, but there was a skunk called Rico. And why not? Seems like a good name. Let's take a look. Aftermath. Damages the foe landing the finishing hits. That's not a great ability, I won't lie. Hopefully he gets a new one when he evolves. Speed is decent. Sticky Barb. I'm going to take that. Maybe give it to... Damages the hold on every turn. That's actually not good. So we're not going to put that on anyone. Think what we're going to do is have our first trainer battle and then call that an episode. Let's see. Let's see what he has in the bag. Normally this guy just has like, I think a Starly or something. Hippowdon. That's not great. If he has a ground type move, he can actually really mess me up. Ancient Power is my only bet really, because my other two Pokemon are just going to get wrecked. Yawn is not great either. Sand Attack, not great. The accuracy lower is not good. And he's got a dark type move, which is bad against... I'm going to have to switch out. This is not great. This would be good. Scratch is not going to really do anything. Scratch, poison and dark compared to dark and ghost. I think going to have to go for Rico and see what we can do here. This is not great. Yeah, we need to get him out of there. So if he bites us, we're kind of dead. Yeah, and we flinched. And we're asleep. So I'm in a sticky wicket here. I'm just going to go into Ogden for now and hopefully just let him use up all his PP. Struggle. I mean, struggle works. That was a bit more Darcy than it needed to be. Poison gas. I mean, that's good. Not very accurate, but it is what it is. We're going to go heal up quickly. No. Hope we don't run into anything. Yes, okay. We're going to heal up and then we're going to save and then I think before we go any further, we're just going to do a little bit of grinding, maybe get everyone up to like level 7, just because that Hippowdon could have taken out our whole team. If he was like level 6 or 7, we would have been done for. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my first episode and welcome to our channel. Like I said, I'm Detra, and let's hope this Nuzlocke goes well. Cheers, everyone. Peace.